Hey, how are you doing? I'm Dom and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about the Pixel Buds A. Now these headphones will set you back around £99 and I think I have mixed feelings about these. But there'll be more on that shortly. Let's start with a unboxing. So this is what the box looks like. It's got the Google minimal packaging on it. Mine still has the Argos sticker on it, because that's where I bought them from. So let's open this up. It's always nice to use a unboxing knife. Google has a very interesting choice of packaging in the way that they package the items. Okay, so this is what the earbud case looks like, but there'll be more on that shortly. Let's have a look at the accessories we get inside. A lot of cardboard. Okay, so it looks like we have a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and it looks of reasonable length. We have what looks to be a little packet containing ear tips, as well as the standard documentation you get. So, okay, we have two leaflets. It's a standard pairing one, as well as what I imagine to be your legal and warranty information. So put that all back in there. Okay, so you get an extra two sizes that you can choose from, which will allow you to pick the relevant size. It's not as much of ear tips as you get in some headphones like the Sony XM3s, but it's just a standard amount, I guess. Yeah, so this is an example of what you get with the Sony XM3s. So let's take a closer look at the earbuds. So the casing feels extremely smooth, which is pretty cool to see. Actually feels really nice. And that's what the earbuds look like. And if we take a closer look at the actual earbud, this is what it looks like. So I've chosen for this sort of a grey and green effect, sort of olive green in a way, and I really like it. It's different and it looks pretty cool. Now I've been using these earbuds for around 3 weeks now. They've been my daily drivers. I've used them whilst walking outside, I use them in the gym, I use them on public transport, I use them whilst running outside as well. And I think that these earbuds are okay. And starting with the sound quality is decent. I mean, full bass, you get your clear sound. They sound alright. But my one complaint about the sound is the volume, because from what I notice, and I don't know if it's just my pair, but from what I have noticed is once you start putting the volume up, the music sort of, the quality of the music sort of drops. I mean, for starters, the bass, it doesn't seem as bassy anymore, and the sound isn't as crisp as it should be. But when it's not full volume, when you're not listening to music at full blast, the sound quality is really good, and so are the vocals. So I've used them in meetings, I've used them in phone calls. And I think that one of the huge advantages of these earbuds is the fact that the vocals, so when you're talking on a phone call or a Teams call or a Zoom call, they sound really clear and they're generally extremely good for that. Now, The one thing I will say though is at £99, I don't think I will spend that much money on these again. I mean, for starters, I purchased these out of my own pocket. Obviously, as a small YouTuber, I don't really earn much. What I will say is that other headphones priced at roughly that sort of price, such as the Nothing Ear ones, which by the way are pretty awesome. I mean, just look at them. Beautiful, beautiful earbuds. They have active noise cancellation. They've got a dedicated app for these, and they still feel pretty good. And you know, at roughly the same price tag, you don't get your active noise cancelling on the Pixel Buds A. No. It's not something that they've included in that particular model. It does have its advantages. I mean, when you're walking outside on a road and you forget to look to see if there's any cars coming, you actually hear them. But with these, they're a bit more complicated. Now, I also wanted to compare these to the Sony XM3s, which I actually picked these up for around £99 as well. Reason being is obviously the new model has now replaced them, so it made these go down in price, well, nearly half price really, which is a good thing to go up for. And the Sony XM3s have absolutely unreal active noise cancellation and sound quality. They are possibly the best sounding earbuds I've ever owned. But the one downside to the Sonys is they feel really heavy in my ears, and as I'm walking, I can actually sort of feel it dropping out just ever so slightly, which is not something you want when you're walking. But the Pixel Buds A, because of the design, because of this thing here as well, they fit in so snug, and I'm not worried that they will fall out. Now, staying on with the Pixel Buds A, one huge major disappointment about these is the fact that you don't get wireless charging. What's surprising is this is the Pixel stand. This is the second gen Pixel stand, and if you haven't checked out my video on this stand, I highly recommend that you do. I'll link it up above. But what's interesting, is that they've made a cutout there perfect for these, but it will not wirelessly charge them, so that's a pretty poor thing in my opinion. It could be for the Pixel Buds Pro, but who knows. These will only charge via USB-C, which once again puts the Nothing Ear ones up front because they have wireless charging, believe it or not. Now, as everyday earbuds, they are really decent everyday earbuds, so personally I think that these earbuds are absolutely ideal for someone who isn't too bothered about active noise cancelling, who mainly uses them for sports, who mainly uses them at the gym, and for someone who uses them for phone calls. I mean, they are absolutely epic for that. Personally, as a Pixel 6 Pro user, I think that the way that these work with my Pixel 6 Pro is really good, because when you go into the Bluetooth settings, you actually do get some options for these, like a basic equalizer and things. But at the same time, they're still very basic. The apps for these two headphones have dedicated apps. The Sony one is so much better than the Nothing Ear ones, but that doesn't make any difference because you don't get an app with this, and I think that's a shame. But I guess it is sort of built into the system. To summarize my review of these, I honestly think that Google are targeting the standard AirPods here, because they're just basic. They sound great, as long as you don't have your volume all the way up. Other than that, they also have decent bass. They have really clear audio, especially during calls. So yeah, the business user or someone who just wants a basic branded pair of earbuds, these are for you. Now, on the other hand, if you are after a more professional set of earbuds, obviously the Google Pixel Buds Pro are on the way. I have no idea what they sound like, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they sound a lot better, and they are generally a lot better. But if you are after something with a little bit more of an oomph to it, I recommend checking out these, which are over half the price of these. So these are the AceFast T6 crystal earbuds. They certainly do sound amazing, and they even have an LED screen, but there will be a review on these coming up. In terms of the Pixel Buds, yeah, I mean, after daily driving them for such a long time, I definitely think that there is potential in these, but my feelings are still mixed for those reasons. Now, if we compare these to my previous Pixel earphones, the Pixel Buds 2, I think that they were better. I don't have access to them now to compare the sound quality, but I think the sound quality was a lot better than it is on these. So what about you guys? Has any one of you had the chance to test out the Pixel Buds A? Let us know in the comments what you think about them. And that's just about it from me this time. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more great content. Till next time.